Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how you can write and run your own Java program on Windows. The goal here is to create a Java program that can work with user input. First we have to create a class and name our program. Let's call it input output. Next we need to create the main method, which is the starting point of the program. And our input parameter is a string. We want to have a string and it's gonna save it in an array. That's a list. Now here we can write our statements. So what we want to do is we want to print the input arguments. Now we can do that with this command. Okay, now to save the file we need to make sure that the file name is the same as the class name, otherwise it won't work. And make sure to remember where you save your file, because that's important to compile and run the program. We want to call the file we call the same name as the class and then .java. Then save it. Now we go to the command prompt. You can see now I'm in the C directory, but I've saved my file in the D directory, and I can check if it is there by with the command dir, and you can see my input-output program. It has found my input-output program. So now I can compile it with Java C, which stands for Java Compiler, and just copy the name. It seems like it has worked, and now we can call it Java input output. Now there's an error. Now there's an error because it wasn't able to execute this command because this list is empty. So because we didn't put in any input parameters, now we can use input parameters just by writing them here in input 1, input 2. You can also write something like input 3. Now we can call it again. Maybe it will work this time. Now you can see it printed out the first line. These are the input arguments, and then it printed out the first input argument because we only called the first one of the list. We can also do more, and then argument 2 and argument 3. Oops. And then save it. You can press Ctrl S, but then we have to compile it again. So again, Java C, it worked. And now call it. And you can see now it printed all 3 arguments. So that's basically how you can work with input arguments. I hope this helped. If you have any questions or troubles, let me know in the comments.